What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Quest for the Couch, a series in which we take a PC, we build it, we take it to the living room, and we try to review all of these accessories and look at for anything good that will suit our purposes for something like the living room. So today I got a nice keyboard. I've actually been using another one upstairs. I just bought another one because I really liked it and I wanted to use this as my dominant keyboard for down here. This is the Steelseries Shift. The second keyboard we're going to be reviewing is going to be a Bluetooth one with just enough media functionality and a small trackpad, very thin, light thing. This is the keyboard I would recommend for people who don't want to compromise, who want everything they need just right in front of them. And that's what it is. It's got the full numpad right here. It's a full keyboard. It's got the arrows as well. And then, you know, it's got QWERTY, QWERTY, whatever you want to call it. So, let's have a look around this beauty right here. Now, I got this for 40 bucks off Amazon. These were released quite some time ago. They were like over 100 when they first came out. And now they've been marked down significantly. I got the Medal of Honor edition. Now, what's nice about them, in ways you wouldn't actually expect, so they come with these key sets, which seem cool, right? But they're really just kind of gimmicky. And they're just kind of there to make it look cool. It's not a huge deal to use them. But the main thing is that you can take the key set off, like this, and you can actually clean it. And that's huge because, when you think about it, if you're bringing this thing to the living room, and you've got friends coming over, you're all on the couch, you got snacks everywhere, it's closer to the ground so that, you know, dust is kicking up. You're going to more likely have dust all over this thing, or spill something on it, and, well, here's your solution. You can just clean it out, and if you really damage this thing, we'll just get a new key set. Now, the Medal of Honor one does come with the standard key set, so that's always nice to have. Also, by the way, over here, I was using this. I'm going to retire this thing now. I'm going to use this mainly because I have this one upstairs, and you might have been seeing me using it in my videos. But this guy, I'm going to just have as my main one for a couple reasons. This is the Zboard right over here. I'm going to talk about the main differences. So this one you can also get fairly cheaply. If you can't find this one, I do recommend the Zboard in a couple reasons. So, yeah, both come with a wrist rest. Now, they both also have media keys. This one has media keys on the top. You will need to download the drivers for this one. Do not download the drivers for this one unless you absolutely need to, because I've been using this thing just fine, and when I actually did download the drivers, some buttons stopped working. I had to uninstall and restart and then run and see clear. Yeah, it was nasty. So, this guy, like this one, has a USB hub. Now, I don't think this is USB 2, and one important thing to note is that it's all powered through one cable. Now, if you're trying to plug anything in here that needs a decent amount of power, you're going to be out of luck, because this is nice for a couple wireless devices, like, say, simple wireless devices like a controller and a mouse, which is what I have here. But if you want to have, like, a 7.1 headset, or have a hard drive plugged in, or you want to charge something, don't, because it's just not simply getting enough power. Now, the Steelseries, on the other hand, it's actually really easy to put these things back on, although I usually screw them up on camera. There we go. It's fine. So, and this is, I really like it when a keyboard has a USB hub, and especially if you can get it this cheap, it's great, because a USB hub is so useful when it's on the keyboard. So, we have a USB 2.0 hub, two of them, and then we have headphone and microphone jacks. And these are the cables used to connect. So one of these is the keyboard power. These are gold-plated, by the way. Keyboard power, and then you have hub power, and then you have the jacks. And a lot of these are located on the front of the computer, so you can just plug it all into the front, you'll be good. You don't have to reach it all around. So, and this is actually a pretty nice, thick, braided, long cable, so you shouldn't have too much trouble. And what's nice about this thing is, let's say you don't have a wireless headset, and you plug the audio and everything into the front. Just show you it look like that. And so what you can do is, like, let's say you're having a couple friends over and you don't want to have the volume on too loud or whatever. You want just everyone to have headphones on because, you know, like maybe your speakers are crappy, but you can have like one of these things. This is a Belkin. It's like this. These are these audio splitters. They're very easy to, you know, find, but you can have this plugged into here. And then the keyboard plugged into the computer, and then you can just jam out with your headphones on. You don't even need wireless, which is kind of nice, instead of having to get in like an extension cable and having the headphones go all the way from the computer. So yeah, it eliminates the need for an extension cable, which is pretty cool. Now you also got some media keys like the other one, so you have some right here, and I really like how they're to the left of where my main hand is for a keyboard. So the left hand, which is great because like this is so great when I'm playing StarCraft. You know, I need a macro, so I'm constantly like using function, I'm using the ones, I'm using all this stuff, and then like I get a song comes on, I'm like, oh god, this doesn't fit the move. All I have to do is just move my pinky a little bit and then select next, forward, back, pause, or just like mute it, which you can do right here. It's great. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The main thing is that it's not mechanical, so if you really like that loud, I mean this thing is kind of loud, but it does sort of get quieter as time goes on. It's not like it's really degrading, it's just I've used it for 2 years and it's not nearly as loud as, like, no keyboard, unless you're talking about the mechanicals, will ever be as loud as you get them the first month after you get them out of the box. Typing on this thing is pretty great. The wrist rest, once you go with one of these things, you really can't go back. It's quite nice. Now, it is really big and it's beefy, but again, this is really the no-compromise keyboard that I would recommend that is on the lower price area. And of course, there are others, but ones that include a hub, ones that include all those keys, ones that are really nice on the hands. I mean, it's kind of hard to find something that competes with this. It's also got really sturdy construction. Again, I've been using one upstairs for years. It's got a nice line in the back. It's really stylish. Absolutely love it. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Just rate, comment, subscribe. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, tell me why. And hit the dislike button. Whatever. But yeah, stay tuned for more reviews if you're interested in those. I want to kind of do a video on the Steam controller and a couple other things. I've been needing to do something on this Sony wireless gold headset for almost a year now. Then also I have a lot of controllers planned in the works, so yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. I'm out.